Today's thought: if you run after God like you run after a mate, He will send you a mate you won't have to run after. Okay, buckle up, Buttercup. We're going to get into it today. One of the biggest topics that comes up, especially in February, is dating or marriage. I'm sure it has nothing to do with a commercial holiday this month, but whatever the reason, I hear about this all the time. There aren't any good guys or girls out there. Yes, there are. And I'm going to give you the secret to finding them, which really isn't a secret, but cold, hard facts. So buckle in, here we go. First of all, let's get this out of the way. Dating should be to find the right mate. Finding the right one is one of the most important decisions you're going to make. So the other day, I saw a young Christian woman's post on social media. She was showing off how she looked after getting ready for a first-time date. There she was in her tight-fitting dress, makeup that was way overdone, and heels that were nosebleed high. I know I'm getting older, but I was sincerely troubled about what she was doing to herself and what she was advertising to her date. Now, I didn't say anything to her, but I sure would like to. I would like to tell her that when she looks that way, going out on a date, what is she actually trying to advertise? So I asked my husband what a man thinks when he sees a woman show up on a date like that. My husband was a bit more candid than I imagined he would be. First, he stated that he would wonder if she had low self-esteem and was looking for attention. Second, he stated the girl most likely will not attract someone that is looking for a good wife. Not looking for intellect, friendship, good character, and sparkling personality, and a good mother for his future children. Most likely, the man she attracts will only be attracted to the bait she was offering, would get the biggest bite he can get away with, and will soon swim off to see what else the bottom of the lake has to offer. Then she will be left all alone, again, more lonely and rejected than she was before, and she may even wonder where she went wrong. Dating should not be to try to catch everything that is swimming around. That type of fishing often does a lot of mental damage to the fishermen and fish alike, and the result is usually unhappiness. Feelings get hurt, moral standards get lowered, regrets remain, frustration flourishes, and long-time marriage goals may be compromised. Dating should be for marriage. It should be an avenue to find a lifetime marriage partner. Only the right catch should be sought. The right catch is one that is spiritually similar. A Christian should only be seeking a Christian as a life partner. Marriage is intended for a lifetime. Two people most likely won't last in a long-term relationship when one is a Christian and one is not. The Lord may very well lead them in different directions. The goals and thinking are too different between a saved and an unsaved person. Often the pressures of these differences cause not only disunity between the husband and wife, but in order to silence marital problems, the Christian often changes or hides their spiritual feelings and desires. 2 Corinthians 6:14 says, "Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers, for what fellowship hath righteousness with unrighteousness, and what communion hath light with darkness?" Set your goals right now on a trophy catch. Never lower your expectations or goals. If you are a child of God, you deserve only the best. A God-selected trophy catch, and that is God's desire for you also. So I put together some advice, some based on biblical principles, others by observation, for helping a Christian to find the right mate. Number 1, and this might be the biggest one, pray for the right mate. I know of young people that started praying for the right life partner in their early teen years. Pray for your future spouse, even before you meet them. I started doing this after I was getting nowhere in the dating world. No joke. Almost a year before I met my husband, and I was over 40. Number 2, grow yourself. Some people seek a mate when they can barely take care of themselves, let alone meet the needs of another. Be the person you would like to marry. If you have expectations of what a spouse should be, make sure you meet those same expectations. Number 3, be patient. An opportunity for a date does not necessarily mean it is God's will. If you're praying about the right mate, God knows about the need. He will provide. You or your future spouse may not be ready yet, so do not rush God's working in the situation. Listen, it took me 40 years to find my soulmate. They are out there, I promise. Number 4, and I can't emphasize this enough, please seek only a Christian. This should be at the top of your priority list. Men, find women that are spiritually minded, that will help instill Christian values in your children if you have them. And women, find a man that will lead your home faithfully. Number 5, seek someone that you can look up to and admire, not one that you have to fix to be happy with. I suggest writing down the qualities that are must-haves and must-not-haves. Be specific. Spend time contemplating and envisioning what you want your future to look like with a spouse, a family, etc. Write it down. Number 6, please seek someone that you like. Best friends make the best marriage partners. I can't emphasize this enough. My husband is my best friend, and I am his. We enjoy each other's company above all others, and that's the way that it should be. Number 7, and this might strike a nerve. Seek someone for their character, their moral values, and personality that best complements you. Marrying a person just for their looks or money will definitely lead to disappointment. That doesn't mean you shouldn't find someone financially minded or good looking, at least to you. But don't throw away a great catch because you don't like that they have a crooked toe. And you know what I mean. That says more about you than them. Number 8. And lastly, you don't need to necessarily seek a mate that is just like you or has all of the same hobbies, etc. I've observed and experienced some of the best marriages are two people that are not the same. In areas where one is weak, the other is strong, and vice versa. The two halves make a perfect whole that only God can put together. In a day and age where everyone expects to find their soulmate, it may not happen the way you think. For me, when I wrote down exactly my expectations, prayed daily for my future unknown spouse, and gave it to God, I literally found my husband, or he found me, very randomly. Ironically, I would never have noticed him had neither of us went completely out of our comfort zones and struck up a random conversation. The greatest advice I can give you is to be open, be approachable in a good way, pick your head up, walk confidently, smile, and most importantly, be authentic. The right person is out there. Get busy praying for them. Okay, so I want to hear from you. If you're married, leave a comment below. How did you meet your spouse? Do you have any additional advice that might help? And if you're single, which of these tips do you think might help? Have you tried any of these? What do you think is holding you back? I'd love to know. I'll see you on the other side. Thanks for watching. Until we meet again, may the Lord continue to bless and guide you.